rules of debit and credit. In the beginning, I have already explained to you that every account has two sides, debit side and credit side. That is the reason why you will have the rule for debit and the rule for credit. Now the rules of debit and credit will be for each of these accounts. So number one, the rule for personal account. Debit the receiver and credit the giver. Debit the receiver and credit the giver. Now receiver and giver of what? Receiver and giver of the benefit. Receiver or giver of the benefit. Okay. Take for example, received cash from Ram. Now here received cash from Ram. What is received? Cash is received. From whom? Cash is received from Ram. So what is Ram now? Ram is a giver or a receiver. Ram is a giver of cash. He is a giver of cash. He is a giver, right? So since Ram is a giver, so the Ram will become credit. This is how we'll use the rule. Number two is real account. Real account. And the real accounts, the rule is debit what comes in, credit what goes out. I'll show you how to use these rules afterward. Number three is nominal account. Now for nominal account, debit losses and expenses, credit gains and incomes. So you have nominal account, debit losses and expenses, credit gains and incomes. These rules are also known as golden rules of accounts. Okay. Now, since there are three different accounts, personal account, real account and nominal accounts, and the rules for each of these accounts are different. Now, before using these rules for each of these accounts, you have to clarify whether the accounts belong to personal account, real account or nominal account. Depending on what category of account the particular item belongs to, you need to use the rule. If that particular item belongs to personal account, you'll use personal account rule. If that item belongs to real account, you'll use real account rule. If the item belongs to nominal account, you'll use nominal account rule. And I've already explained to you the meaning of all this. Now you should know. Take for example, I'll give you one example here. Say computer. Supposing you come across the term computer. The computer belongs to which of these accounts? Computer belongs to real account. Why? Because it is an asset. Anything that has a physical existence but not a person will be your real account. So this is a real account. Now for this computer you have to use the rule of real account. That means debit what comes in, credit what goes on. Whether you have to say whether the computer is coming into the business or the computer is going out of the business. Another example, say salary. What is salary? Salary is an expense. It is an expense. So it belongs to which account? It belongs to nominal account. So you have to follow the rule of nominal account. Supposing you come across the term, say Jalan. Jalan. Who is a Jalan? He is a person. So it belongs to what account? It belongs to personal account. So here you will use the rule of personal account to find out whether Jalan will be debit or credit. This rule of debit and credit is used for keeping records. For keeping records. And where is this record kept? In which book? Record is kept in a book called journal. While making journal, we have to use the rule of debit and credit. Now, how is this rule of debit and credit used? Before using the rule of debit and credit, you have to know these things. Personal account, which I have already explained to you. Personal account, real account, and nominal account. What are included in the personal account? But in the personal account, you'll see what? You'll see the name of the persons, like say Ajay, Vijay, right? State Bank of India, Lions Club. Real account. In the real account, all the name of assets or anything that has a physical existence except human being. Real account, like name of things like computer, land, building, car, furniture, chairs, table, all this come under the one word furniture in accounts. Then comes nominal account. Under nominal account we have expenses and losses. What are expenses? Expenses are cost of materials or services used in a business, right? Like cost of service like salary, wages, rent paid, transportation, purchase of raw material, so on. There will be lots of, right? Then let's say income. What are the incomes? Income means money received either from the sale of goods or providing of services, like sales, discount received, rent received, commission received, received by whom? Commission received by whom? Received by the company, remember, received by the business, by the firm. Okay, you need to practice a lot in order to use the rules of debit and credit.